of my favorite baking cookbooks is this one. It's called In the Sweet Kitchen by Regan Daley. And it actually won the Julia Child Cookbook of the Year Award some years ago. And it led to some frustration because at the time it was only available in Canada. Ms. Daley is a Canadian and her book was only published there when she won the award. So I actually had to have a Canadian friend smuggle me a copy of the book. Since then, because it won the Julia Child Cookbook Award, it's been published in this country, thankfully. And it has one of my favorite baking recipes in it. It is a recipe for a very easy chocolate cake that is all done in the pan, goes really quick. Regan calls it the all-in-the-pan chewy chocolate cake. I like to call it the chocolate guilt cake because I am very fond of making this cake when I do something stupid like I take Tom's keys to work or something like that. I can almost guarantee that I will come home in the afternoon and make this cake because it comes together pretty quickly and it brings about forgiveness. So we're going to make, although I did not take his keys to work today, we are going to make the all-in-the-pan gooey chocolate cake. Okay, so this is a very fast dessert. You want to make sure that your oven is completely warmed up before you even get started. And it goes pretty quickly. You ready? Here we go. So, you start with the pan. You don't have to grease it, you don't have to line it with paper, you don't have to do anything with it. Just 8-inch square baking pan. Put in a cup and a half of flour and a quarter of a cup of cocoa powder. And you just sift those in. Okay, and then we are going to throw in a cup of sugar and a half teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of salt. And we're going to kind of whisk this all together in the pan. So you want to make sure you get a good thorough mix on it. But it's okay if it's not perfect. Okay, and there, your dry ingredients are done. Then you take a spoon and you're going to make 3 wells in the dry ingredients. A small one, a medium, and a large. Okay, then into the smallest of the wells goes 1 teaspoon of vanilla, into the medium well goes a tablespoon of white vinegar, and into the large well goes 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And then over the whole thing goes 1 cup of water. And then you just stir it back up again. You just kind of want to stir it all together. Make sure you get into the corners. Make sure you're getting all those edges because there's always lots of flour and stuff hiding in them. Okay, now, as much as you want to make sure you get all the stuff out of the corners, you also don't want to overdo it. The vinegar and the baking soda are what's going to give this cake its lift. And if you overdo it, you'll burn it all out before it even gets a chance. So, it goes right into a 350-degree oven. We'll come back in half an hour and see how it's doing. Let's see how it did. Tester comes out nice and clean. That means it's done. And now we just need to let it cool. You can serve it just plain with a little powdered sugar, or you can make up a frosting pretty quick and put that on top of it after it's cooled all the way. Cake. There you go, a delicious frosted chocolate cake that can be ready pretty quickly, is all made in the pan, and will get you out of almost any jam that you find yourself in. So until next time, have some chocolate cake, man.